Did you know that you can transform your house into a spa without spending a penny? Yes, you heard right. Many times we feel that to relax and have a moment of peace, we need to go out, spend money, or buy expensive products. But the truth is that your home can be that refuge of calm and well-being that you're always looking for. Can you imagine coming home after an exhausting day and feeling that you're entering a place full of calm, freshness, and harmony? That's possible. And today, I'm going to show you how to achieve it with 15 super easy and practical household habits. The problem is that we live so busy and stressed that we forget to take care of the space where we spend most of our time, our own home. Sometimes disorder, lack of light, or simply not knowing how to create a relaxing environment prevents us from really enjoying our home. But here's the good news. You don't need to make big changes or spend a lot of money to feel that spa sensation. You just need to adopt small habits that will make all the difference. In this video, you'll discover those household secrets that will transform your house into an oasis of peace. From how to use natural aromas to tricks for organizing and decorating with what you already have. Each tip is designed for you to put into practice today and feel the change from the first moment. And I'll tell you in advance, one of the most powerful ideas is at the end of the video, so stay until the end so you don't miss anything. Get ready to give your home that special touch that you so deserve. Because having a spa at home is not a luxury, it's a way to take care of your well-being, your mind, and your body. Are you ready to start? Let's discover together how to make your house the most relaxing place in the world without spending more and enjoying every step of the way. 1. Orderly environment, peaceful mind. How many times have you arrived home and felt overwhelmed by disorder? That pile of things out of place, clothes thrown around, or stacked papers may seem harmless, but in reality, it affects your mood and your ability to relax. A disorderly space generates stress and anxiety without you realizing it. If you want your house to become a spa, the first step is to create a clean and orderly environment. It's not about doing a deep cleaning that takes you hours or days. The key is to make small daily adjustments to maintain order and harmony in every corner. How to do it? Start by choosing a moment of the day to dedicate 5 or 10 minutes to organizing. For example, when arriving home after work, store the keys, place the purse in a fixed place, and arrange the shoes. Then take a moment to collect things that are out of place. A thrown book, a cup, pieces of clothing. If you have children or housemates, turn this into a family habit. That way, everyone collaborates and order is maintained without effort. Another practical idea is to use boxes or baskets to organize small objects that tend to accumulate and create visual chaos. Chargers, remote controls, loose papers. This way, everything has its place and is easy to find when you need it. You can also take the opportunity to get rid of what you don't use or don't need. Fewer things, less disorder, less stress. By creating this orderly environment, your mind will automatically begin to feel clearer and calmer. Entering home will be a relief for your senses, not a source of worry. Additionally, a clean space facilitates daily cleaning and maintenance, which saves you time and effort in the long run. When your environment is calm, it's much easier to relax and enjoy moments of peace. Order not only improves the aesthetics of your home, but also helps you connect with yourself and create that spa environment you're looking for. Remember, transforming your house into a place to rest starts by taking care of how the space where you live is. So, make this small habit your first step towards a more harmonious house and real well-being. Don't underestimate the power of an orderly environment. It's the foundation for a calmer life full of positive energy. 2. Natural light, renewed energy. Many times, when arriving home, we turn on all the lights without thinking about how much artificial lighting can affect our energy and mood, especially when we're tired or stressed. Strong and cold light can generate tension and make it difficult to relax, which is what we look for in a spa-like environment. That's why one of the keys to transforming your house into a place of peace is to take maximum advantage of natural light. Why? because sunlight has a positive effect on our body and mind. It helps us regulate sleep, improves our mood, and makes spaces feel more open and fresh. However, many people keep curtains closed or have furniture that blocks the entry of light. This creates a dark environment that can increase the feeling of tiredness and stress. To apply this idea at home, start by opening all curtains and windows as soon as you wake up or when you arrive. Let the light enter and bathe the walls and furniture. If you have heavy curtains, change to lighter ones or simply open them during the day. Also check the arrangement of your furniture. If you have sofas or shelves blocking the light, move them so that the sun can enter freely. A simple trick is to place a mirror in front of the window to reflect the light and make it reach corners that were previously dark. Additionally, if you have plants, put them near the window so they grow strong and bring life and freshness to the environment. You'll see that with these simple changes, your house will start to feel happier and more welcoming. Natural light not only illuminates the space, but also activates your energy and improves your well-being. When you enter a place illuminated by the sun, your body recognizes it and feels more motivated to rest and enjoy. This is key to creating that spa atmosphere you're looking for, where you can disconnect from stress and recharge energy. So the next time you arrive home, remember to open the windows and let natural light work its magic. You don't need to buy special lamps or spend on expensive decorations. Just with this simple habit, you'll be taking a big step to transform your home into a refuge of peace and positive energy. Take advantage of the power of natural light and feel how your house fills with life and tranquility. Your body and mind will thank you. 3. Aromas that calm the soul. Many times, when we arrive home after a long day, we notice that the environment doesn't invite us to relax. There may be strong odors, recent food, or simply the lack of a pleasant aroma that helps us disconnect and feel peace. This problem is more common than you imagine and directly affects how we perceive our space. An unpleasant or neutral aroma can make your house feel cold, impersonal, and unwelcoming. That's why a simple and effective way to transform your home into a spa is to use natural aromas that calm and relax. You don't need to buy expensive candles or special products. In practice, you can take advantage of ingredients you already have at home. For example, herbs like lavender, rosemary, or mint are perfect for creating a calm environment. You can put some dry twigs in an open jar or prepare a small fabric sachet with them and place it in the living room or bedroom. Another easy option is to boil water with orange peels, cinnamon, and cloves. The aroma that's released is warm and comforting, ideal for those moments when you want to disconnect. You can also use essential oils if you have them, but if not, don't worry. Natural and homemade works just as well. To make this practice part of your routine, choose a moment of the day to prepare your mixture or place aromatic herbs. For example, just before bathing or when you turn on dim light to read or meditate. This way, you associate that aroma with a moment of calm and rest. The benefits of incorporating natural aromas in your house are many. First, they help reduce stress and anxiety because our brain is very connected to our sense of smell. A good aroma can change your mood in seconds and make you feel more relaxed and happy. Additionally, an aromatic environment invites you to take better care of your home, to keep it clean and orderly, which reinforces the feeling of well-being. It also improves the quality of your rest, since when you arrive home and breathe those smells, your body prepares to leave behind the worries of the day. In summary, using natural aromas is a cheap, practical, and very pleasant way to convert your house into a spa. Just with a bit of imagination and some simple ingredients, you can create an environment that invites calm and enjoyment. Don't underestimate the power of a good smell to transform your day and your space. Try this idea, feel the difference, and let yourself be enveloped by the tranquility you deserve. 4. Music for the soul. Many times when arriving home, the silence or the noise from the street doesn't allow us to disconnect and relax as we would like. The stress of the day remains present, and without realizing it, We find it difficult to find that state of calm that we seek so much in a spa. Here's the problem. An environment without adequate music can increase the feeling of tension and make it more difficult to relax and enjoy our space. That's why one of the simplest and most powerful ways to transform your house into a spa is to use music as an ally to calm the mind and elevate the mood. It's not about playing any song, but about choosing soft melodies, sounds of nature, or instrumental music that help you create an environment of tranquility. How to do it in practice? First, identify what type of music relaxes you. It could be the sound of the sea, birdsong, a piano melody, or even soft classical music. Then create a playlist on your phone, computer, or any device you have at hand. When you arrive home, before sitting down or starting any activity, put that music in the background at a low volume. For example, imagine arriving after a heavy day, preparing a cup of tea, sitting on the couch, and listening to those melodies that envelop you and take you to a place of instant calm. You can also use music to accompany specific moments, such as while taking a bath, reading a book, or doing breathing exercises. The important thing is that the sound helps you disconnect from stress and connect with yourself. The benefits of incorporating relaxing music in your home are immense. First, it reduces anxiety and stress because our brain responds very well to pleasant sounds. Additionally, it improves your mood and can help you sleep better at night. When your space has music that invites calm, it also increases the feeling of well-being and comfort, making you feel happier and at peace inside your house. Another positive point is that music can help you create a relaxation routine. By associating certain sounds with moments of rest, your mind will learn to prepare to disconnect and recharge energy. In summary, music is an accessible, economical, and very effective tool to transform your home into a personal spa. You only need a bit of time to choose the songs you like and create that special environment you deserve. So don't wait any longer. Try putting relaxing music in your house and feel how it changes your day, your mood, and the energy of your space. Music can be the key for your home to be that refuge of peace you always dreamed of. 5. Green touch, life and calm. Many houses today lack that contact with nature that we need so much to feel good. The problem is that the accelerated rhythm and life in the city distance us from that natural environment that helps calm the mind and renew the spirit. Without plants, our home can feel cold, lifeless, and that affects how we relax and enjoy the space. But the good news is that you don't need an enormous garden or spend money on expensive plants to give your house that green touch that transforms any environment into a true spa. The solution is to incorporate easy-to-care-for plants that provide freshness and oxygen to the environment, besides creating a visual effect that relaxes and gives joy. How to apply it in practice? Start by looking for plants that adapt to your space and the light you have at home. For example, if your place is dark, plants like snake plants or pothos are perfect because they don't need much light or special care. If you have more light, you can opt for ferns, succulents, or even a small aromatic plant like mint or basil. Place these plants in pretty pots and distribute them in strategic places: the living room, kitchen, bathroom, or your bedroom. A practical advice is to put one plant near the window so it receives natural light, and another on a table or shelf so that the green is present in your visual field. If you don't have time to water them every day, choose plants that require little maintenance and establish a simple routine to care for them. For example, watering them once a week or every 10 days, according to the need of each species. The benefits of adding plants at home go much beyond aesthetics. First, plants improve air quality, purifying it and providing oxygen, which helps you breathe better and feel fresher. Additionally, studies show that visual contact with green reduces stress and anxiety, helping you relax faster. They also increase the feeling of well-being and happiness because nature has a positive effect on our mood. By having plants at home, you not only create a more beautiful environment, but also foster a space that invites calm and tranquility, just like a spa. Additionally, caring for them can be a relaxing activity and a way to connect with yourself. In summary, Incorporating plants in your home is a simple and accessible household habit that transforms any space into a refuge of peace and positive energy. You don't need to spend much or make big changes. Just with a bit of green, your house can fill with life and harmony, helping you feel better every day. So what are you waiting for to give your home that natural touch it so needs? Your mind and body will thank you. 6. Tea ritual for calm. After a day full of activities, many people arrive home looking for a moment to relax and disconnect. However, accumulated stress and rush can make that desire remain just an idea. The problem is that we don't always know how to create that space and time for ourselves, and we end up falling into routine without taking advantage of those minutes to really rest. This is where a simple and homemade ritual can make a big difference: preparing and enjoying a cup of tea. It's not just about drinking an infusion, but about turning that moment into a conscious act to calm the mind and care for the body. How to do it in practice? First, choose a tea that you like and that has relaxing properties like chamomile, linden, or lemon verbena. If you don't have these at home, any tea you like will serve to start creating the habit. Then, take time to prepare your drink calmly. Boil the water, place the tea bag or leaves in the cup, and let the aroma and heat envelop you. While you wait, breathe deeply and disconnect from the worries of the day. Look for a comfortable place in your house. It can be your favorite armchair, a soft blanket, or a quiet corner. If you want, accompany the moment with soft music or simply enjoy the silence. Take the cup between your hands, feel the heat, and let each sip help you release tensions. This small ritual can last only 5 or 10 minutes, but its effects are very powerful. By doing it daily, you'll be creating a space in your routine to take care of yourself, something fundamental for your well-being. The benefits of incorporating this habit are many. First, the act of preparing and drinking tea forces you to pause, to slow down the rhythm, and to be present in the moment. This helps reduce stress and anxiety because you give your mind and body a real rest. Additionally, many infusions have properties that favor relaxation and improve sleep, which will help you rest better at night. It's also a habit that you can adapt to your tastes and needs, making it as simple or special as you want. In summary, a tea ritual is an accessible, economical, and effective way to create a spa environment in your own home. You don't need big investments or much time, just the intention to gift yourself a moment of calm and personal care. Try this idea and feel how little by little your house and mind fill with peace. Because transforming your home into a spa begins with small habits that nurture your well-being. Before we continue with the next tip, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. This way you won't miss any of the ideas we have prepared to help you transform your house into a true spa without spending more. Also activate the notification bell so that each time we publish a new video, you'll be among the first to see it. And while you're here, I'd love for you to tell me in the comments, which of these tips do you already do at home? What city are you watching from, and which has surprised you the most so far? Your opinion is very important and helps us create content that really serves you. Additionally, sharing your experiences can inspire other people who also want to change their home and life. So don't hesitate to write as we're reading and responding. Now, let's continue with the content. 7. Free spaces, calm mind. Many times, our house fills with objects, furniture, and things that occupy space and make the environment feel heavy and saturated. This problem directly affects how we feel when we are at home. A space full of things can generate anxiety and make it difficult to achieve the relaxation we seek in a spa. When there are too many elements around us, our mind also feels overloaded, as if it couldn't rest from constant visual stimulation. That's why one of the best ways to transform your house into a place of peace is to create free spaces where you can breathe and feel calm. How to do it in practice? Start by choosing a room or a corner of your house that you use a lot for resting or relaxing. It can be your living room, bedroom, or even a small space next to a window. Then observe everything that's there and decide which things you really need and which you can remove or store somewhere else. For example, if in your living room you have too many ornaments, books, papers, or furniture, try to remove some so that the space is clearer. It's not about eliminating everything, but about giving air to the environment. A practical trick is to leave a clean surface without objects, like a table or a shelf. That empty space creates a feeling of order and tranquility. You can also reorganize furniture so that there's more space to walk and so that natural light circulates better. When doing this, you'll notice how the environment changes and becomes more relaxing. The benefits of having free spaces at home are many. First, it helps you reduce stress and anxiety because a clear environment makes it easier for your mind to also free itself from worries and annoying thoughts. Additionally, an open space is easier to clean and maintain, which contributes to the house always looking orderly and pleasant. It also improves air and light circulation, which makes the environment fresher and more welcoming. By creating these free spaces, you'll be taking an important step for your house to become a refuge of peace. Just like a spa, you'll be able to relax faster, feel more comfortable, and enjoy every moment in your home. In summary, clearing and leaving free spaces is a simple, cheap, and very effective household habit to transform the energy of your house. You don't need big changes or expenses, just a bit of willingness to organize and simplify. Try this idea and feel how your house and mind fill with calm. Because a free space is the first step towards a calmer and happier life. 8. Soft colors. Immediate peace. Many times, the color of walls and decoration in our house goes unnoticed, but in reality, it has a big impact on how we feel inside the space. An environment with very strong, dark, or very bright colors can generate tension, nervousness, or even visual tiredness, making it difficult to achieve that feeling of calm and relaxation that we seek in a spa. That's why a simple and powerful way to transform your house into a refuge of peace is to use soft colors in decoration and walls. You don't need to paint the whole house or make big renovations. It's enough to make small changes and pay attention to details. How to do it in practice? First, observe the colors that predominate in your home. If you have walls or furniture with very intense or contrasting colors, you can soften them with more neutral elements. For example, place cushions, blankets, or curtains in light tones like beige, white, soft gray, or pastel colors. If you want to make a more visible change, paint a small wall with a clear and relaxing color, like a sky blue or a mint green. Another practical idea is to use couch covers or rugs in colors that transmit serenity. Even changing bed linens to soft tones can make a big difference in your bedroom. A realistic example is imagining that you arrive home and see your living room full of loud colors that tire your view. By changing the curtains to light tones and putting some cushions in pastel colors, that feeling of overwhelm disappears and the environment becomes more welcoming and calm. The benefits of adopting soft colors in your home are immediate and profound. First, these colors help reduce stress and anxiety because our brain associates light tones with tranquility and rest. Additionally, an environment with soft colors seems more spacious and luminous, which improves mood and the feeling of well-being. It also facilitates concentration and rest. That's why it's ideal for areas where you want to relax or meditate. By creating an environment with soft colors, you'll be helping your house be a space that invites calm and enjoyment. It not only improves aesthetics, but directly influences your quality of life and how you experience each moment inside your home. In summary, incorporating soft colors is an easy, economical, and very effective household habit to transform your house into a spa. You don't need big works or expenses, just a bit of attention to details and a desire to change. Try this idea and feel how your house fills with peace and harmony, because the right color can be the key for your home to be the refuge you've always dreamed of. 9. Soft textures, instant comfort. Many times, when thinking about a relaxing home, We don't pay attention to the textures of objects that surround us. But the truth is that touch has an enormous power to influence how we feel. If fabrics and surfaces in your house are rough, hard, or uncomfortable, they can generate a feeling of discomfort and make it difficult for you to relax. That's why an easy and effective way to transform your house into a spa is to add soft and pleasant to touch textures. This creates a warm and welcoming environment that invites calm and rest. How to put it into practice? Start by observing the textiles you use: curtains, cushions, blankets, rugs, and bed linens. If everything is rigid or rough, look for softer options. For example, change a rough fabric blanket for one of cotton or plush, place cushions with covers of velvet or soft cotton on the sofa, or use fluffy rugs that make your feet feel comfortable when walking. You don't need to buy new things. Many times, by reorganizing and cleaning what you have, you can give prominence to those soft pieces that are already at home. Imagine arriving at your living room and sitting in an armchair with a soft cushion and a blanket that keeps you warm. Just with that contact, your body begins to relax and you feel more comfortable and protected. The benefits of incorporating soft textures in your home are direct and profound. First, pleasant touch helps reduce stress and anxiety because our body responds to the physical sensations it experiences. Additionally, an environment with comfortable textures invites you to spend more time resting and enjoying, which improves your general well-being. It also favors better quality sleep, especially if in your bedroom you use soft and comfortable bed linens. By adding these textures, your house transforms into a space that takes care of you not only visually, but also through sensations that comfort. In summary, paying attention to textures is a simple and economical household habit that can greatly change the environment of your home. You don't need big changes or expenses, just a bit of care to choose and use what makes you feel better. Try this idea and feel how your house becomes a refuge of comfort and peace. Because softness in details can be the key for your home to be that spa you so desire. 10. Conscious silence, real rest. In day-to-day life, noise can invade our house without us realizing it. From street traffic, the TV turned on all the time, to conversations and electronic devices that generate constant sounds. This invisible but constant noise affects our well-being, takes away our peace, and makes it difficult to achieve that relaxing environment that we seek in a spa. The reality is that a space full of noise can increase stress, prevent you from resting well, and make your mind unable to disconnect. That's why creating moments and spaces of conscious silence at home is one of the best ways to transform your home into a refuge of calm. How to apply it in practice? First, identify what are the most common sources of noise in your house and seek to reduce them. For example, turn off the TV when you're not watching it, limit the use of electronic devices with loud sounds, and try to speak in a low tone inside the home. Additionally, create a moment of the day to turn everything off and enjoy silence. It can be in the morning upon waking, before sleeping, or during a pause in the afternoon. Find a comfortable place, close your eyes, and simply listen to the silence or the soft sounds of nature that you may have nearby. If you live in a very noisy area, you can use heavy curtains or place rugs that help absorb sound. You can also try earplugs at specific moments to guarantee that space of tranquility. A realistic example is imagining that upon arriving home, you turn off the TV and put away your cell phone for a few minutes to sit in silence, breathe deeply, and let your mind calm down. That simple habit will help you feel renewed and more at peace. The benefits of creating conscious silence in your home are enormous. First, it reduces stress and anxiety because you give your mind a real rest from constant noise. It also improves sleep quality since a silent environment favors your body relaxing and disconnecting. Additionally, silence allows you to connect with yourself, listen to your thoughts, and recover the mental clarity that we sometimes lose in the chaos of day-to-day life. By creating these spaces of sound calm, your house becomes a true spa for your mind and soul. In summary, conscious silence is a simple, free, and very powerful household habit to transform your home. You don't need to make big changes. Just pay attention and dedicate a few minutes a day to care for your tranquility. Try this idea and feel how your house fills with peace and deep rest. Because silence is the most valuable gift you can give yourself and your home. Don't forget to take a look at my ebook that I made especially for you. The link is fixed in the comments, so you can find it easily and quickly. In this ebook, you'll find a step-by-step with various cleaning strategies that you can start applying from today. It's super practical material, straight to the point, designed for those who want to live with more lightness and enjoy a more orderly and tranquil home. You don't need to be an expert or dedicate hours. Everything is explained so that it's simple and effective. I invite you to download it, and afterward, tell me what you thought. I'd love to know how it helped you and what changes you noticed in your house and in your life. Don't lose this opportunity to transform your home and feel more peace every day. Run over there and see you in the comments. 11. Texts and quotes, daily inspiration. Many times when we are at home, we feel that the environment is cold or lacks that special touch that motivates us and elevates our mood. The problem is that a space without personality or without positive messages can make our mind feel dull, and that we don't find that spark to relax and renew ourselves. That's why a simple and powerful way to transform your house into a spa is to include inspiring texts or quotes in visible places. These words have a magical effect. They remind us that we deserve care, love, and tranquility, and they help us maintain a positive attitude. How to apply it in practice? Look for short phrases that you like and that transmit calm, strength, or joy to you. They can be author quotes, popular sayings, or even words that you yourself create. Then write those phrases on cards, nice paper, or even on post-its. Place them in places that you see every day. The bathroom mirror, the night table, the living room wall, or the kitchen door. For example, you can put a phrase like "breathe deeply and let go" on the bathroom mirror so that it's the first thing you read upon waking. Or a quote that says, "Today I choose peace," at the entrance of your house to remind you that your home is a refuge. The benefits of incorporating inspiring texts at home are clear. First, they help you change your mood and focus on the positive, which reduces stress and anxiety. Additionally, they create a warmer and more personalized environment, full of good energy and motivation. They are also a constant reminder to take care of yourself and value the small moments of tranquility. This habit is easy to maintain and doesn't require any expense, just a bit of creativity and desire to fill your space with messages that nurture you. In summary, adding texts and quotes is a cheap, simple, and very effective household habit to transform your house into a spa. Try it and notice how your day-to-day changes, how you feel more motivated and at peace inside your home. Because well-chosen words can be the impulse you need to live with more calm and joy. 12. Meditation. Corner inner peace. In the accelerated life we lead, many times it's hard for us to find a moment to connect with ourselves and really relax. The problem is that without a space dedicated to calm, our mind remains full of worries, and stress doesn't let us rest. That's why creating a meditation corner at home is a simple and powerful way to transform your home into a spa. This space will help you disconnect, breathe deeply, and recover the inner peace you need each day. How to do it in practice? First, choose a quiet place in your house. It doesn't have to be big. It can be a small corner in the living room, the bedroom, or even on a balcony. Then, place a rug or a comfortable cushion to sit on. You can add elements that inspire calm, like a candle, a plant, or an image you like. The important thing is that that place becomes your personal refuge. To start, dedicate 5 minutes a day to sit there, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. You don't need experience in meditation. Just be present and let your mind calm down. Over time, you can increase that time and you'll notice how you feel calmer and more centered. For example, Imagine arriving home after an exhausting day, sitting in your corner, breathing deeply, and feeling how stress slowly moves away. That simple act can change your mood and give you renewed energy. The benefits of having a meditation corner at home are many. First, it helps you reduce stress and anxiety because you give yourself a space to release worries and connect with yourself. Additionally, it improves your concentration, creativity, and general mood. It also favors better rest because you learn to calm your mind before sleeping. By creating this space, your house fills with a positive energy that invites calm and well-being. In summary, a meditation corner is a super practical and effective household habit to transform your home into a spa. You don't need to spend money or make big changes. Just choose a place and dedicate time to it. Try this idea and feel how your house and mind fill with peace and balance, because taking care of yourself is the best gift you can give yourself each day. 13. Fresh air, renewed mind. Many times, at home, we close doors and windows without realizing the impact that has on our health and well-being. The problem is that the air becomes heavy with accumulated odors and less oxygen, which can generate tiredness, lack of concentration, and even bad mood. An environment with stale air doesn't invite relaxation nor help create that spa environment that we want in our home. That's why one of the best ways to transform your house into a refuge of peace is to ventilate it well every day. How to do it in practice? Open windows and doors for at least 10 or 15 minutes each day, preferably in the morning. Let fresh air enter and circulate through all spaces, carrying with it the renewing energy you need. If you have several windows, try to create a cross air current so that the change is faster and more effective. A realistic example is getting up early, opening the windows before starting your routine, and breathing deeply while fresh air fills the room. That simple action can make your day start with more energy and mental clarity. Additionally, ventilating the house helps eliminate bad odors, humidity, and reduces the concentration of dust and allergens, which improves air quality and protects your health. The benefits of keeping your home well ventilated are many. First, it helps you feel more awake and relaxed because fresh oxygen activates your brain and body. It also improves your sleep since an aired environment is healthier for resting. Additionally, it prevents humidity problems and bad odors, making your house feel cleaner and more pleasant. By creating this habit, you'll be taking care of yourself and your space, transforming it into a place where you can breathe with tranquility and enjoy each moment. In summary, ventilating your house is a simple, free, and very powerful household habit to convert your home into a spa. You don't need anything special, just open the windows and let fresh air work its magic. Try this idea and feel how your house and mind fill with energy and well-being, because fresh air is the best ally for a lighter and happier life. 14. Paused rhythm, fuller life. In the daily routine, many times we let ourselves be carried away by speed and stress without realizing that that directly affects our ability to relax and enjoy the home. The problem is that living accelerated makes our mind always be on alert, without space for the calm and rest that a spa offers. That's why one of the best ways to transform your house into a refuge of peace is to adopt a paused rhythm in your daily activities. How to do it in practice? Start by choosing specific moments of the day to do everything with calm and presence. For example, when taking your coffee or tea in the morning, instead of hurrying, sit down, breathe deeply, and enjoy each sip. Avoid doing several things at once. Focus on a single activity to fully live it. Another idea is to put soft music and move slowly while cleaning or cooking, transforming those tasks into moments of personal care. Imagine arriving home and, instead of running to finish everything quickly, taking a few minutes to breathe, stretch, and do things with tranquility. That change of rhythm makes stress lower and your mind feel lighter. The benefits of adopting a paused rhythm at home are enormous. First, it helps you reduce anxiety and stress because by living with calm, your body and mind enter into balance. Additionally, It improves your concentration and allows you to enjoy each moment more, increasing your general well-being. It also favors better rest since you don't arrive exhausted from rushing and hurrying. By living with a paused rhythm, your house becomes a space where you can recharge energy and connect with yourself. In summary, slowing down is a simple household habit without cost and very effective for transforming your home into a spa. You don't need to make big changes, just pay attention and decide to live with more calm and presence. Try this idea and feel how your life and house fill with peace and fullness, because living slowly is the most valuable gift you can give yourself to be happy. 15. Digital disconnection, true peace. In the era of technology, we are constantly connected to our phones, computers, and social networks. The problem is that constant connection can generate stress, anxiety, and make it difficult for us to find moments of true calm at home. When we don't turn off devices or set limits, our mind doesn't rest, and that prevents us from enjoying a spa environment in our own home. That's why establishing moments of digital disconnection is fundamental to transform your house into a refuge of peace. How to do it in practice? First, define specific times to leave devices turned off or on silent. For example, you can decide not to use your cell phone or computer during dinner or an hour before sleeping. Create a technology-free space, like a table without devices or an area to read and relax without digital interruptions. You can also take advantage to do activities that don't require a screen, like reading a book, meditating, or simply listening to soft music. A realistic example is arriving home after a busy day, leaving your cell phone in another room, and sitting to enjoy a calm moment without distractions. That small change will help you disconnect from digital noise and connect with yourself. The benefits of practicing digital disconnection at home are many. First, it reduces stress and anxiety because your mind has time to rest and recover. Additionally, it improves sleep quality since the blue light from screens can make it difficult for you to relax at night. It also allows you to enjoy more of your surroundings and the people who are with you, strengthening relationships and the feeling of well-being. By creating this habit, your house becomes a space where calm and tranquility predominate, just like a spa. In summary, digital disconnection is a simple, free, and very effective household habit to transform your home. You only need willingness and organization to establish moments without technology that help you live with more peace. Try this idea and feel how your mind and house fill with serenity, because turning off the digital world is turning on the inner peace that we all deserve. Now that you know these 15 easy ways to convert your house into a spa without spending money, it's time to put them into practice. Remember that creating a space of peace and well-being doesn't require big changes or investments. You only need simple habits, like maintaining order, taking advantage of natural light, using calming aromas, listening to soft music, and dedicating time for yourself. Each small step you take adds up to transform your home into a place where you can relax and recharge energy. The most important thing is that you give yourself permission to take care of yourself and your space. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Start with something small today, and you'll see how your house and mind change little by little. Tranquility and well-being are within your reach. You just have to decide to take that first step. Now I leave you with a question to reflect on. Which of these habits are you going to start practicing today to make your house a true spa? I challenge you to choose one and tell me how it goes. Remember, taking care of your home is taking care of yourself. Let's go together on this path towards a calmer and happier life.